when I met DMX, I was starstruck. But the cool thing about the way I met DMX was the first time he walked in, I was on top of a table rapping a DMX verse. So like the energy off top was like great energy, cause like I was rapping this DMX verse, and it was like an unknown DMX verse to like the mainstream DMX fan audience. You know, it was like, so it was like he walked in, he was like, oh shit, this kid knows this, and he's on top of a table, and like the first thing he said was like, oh, the energy's crazy. Oh my God, it's gonna be a great night. You know, so like what I would have normally been, like how awkward it normally would have been for me to meet like my idol, it kind of got taken away with how perfectly timed it was that he walked in the room. If it would have been silent and stuff like that, it would have been the most awkward thing ever. The song we have on my album is something special, man. It's like, it's very, very dark. It's very, very DMX and MGK-ish, you know, because I mean, obviously I have like the wild boy side, I have the inspirational side, but I also have that very dark side, you know, and that's something my true fans know. And when we were doing the song, we kicked everybody out of the studio, and it was just me and him, and we turned like the lights way down, and it was just, this beat is so, I mean, it has a sample from the Gladiator soundtrack. So it's really like this eerie beat, and we just like lost ourselves, and he went in and man, it's motherfucker. It was like when he was rapping, he was punching the air, and like I don't know, it was something really special, man. And I know like when I wrote my verse and recorded my verse, it was all like very I don't know. I wrote my verse in Indianapolis at like 7 in the morning, and I was like, this is at a time when I was recuperating or rehabilitating or whatever you want to say from a wild couple months with a certain drug, I guess you could say. So I was like, kind of like, you know, one of those things where I couldn't sleep. I was having heat flashes, and all this shit was just, and I was in a room by myself, so I didn't have like a friend to turn over and be like, hey, I'm feeling this way, you know, can you give me some advice, or can you just wake up and, you know, can we chop it, go take a walk or something. So I was kind of like, you know, my mind was talking to myself, and I wrote the verse, and it turned out to be a really creepy song.
What's the song called?
It's called Demons.